Do you ever feel like you're spinning your wheels? Like things just can't happen fast enough, yet somehow so much in our lives passes so quickly. Hi, I'm Brenda with Sea Bright Spirit. Today I'd like to chat with you about checking in on ourselves and our expectations around how quickly we think things need to come into our lives, while also honoring how quickly some things can pass. So, as we tune into this, tune into yourself and just notice, what is it in your life right now that you are, wanting to make happen? What is it that your goals are? What is it that you're driven towards? And just notice how that feels right now. Just like take a moment to check in. Does it feel like things are unfolding just as they need to? Do you feel like you're behind? Do you feel like you just want to get there? So just notice. And then check in with, some of the things that seem to just come and go so quickly. You might relate to kids growing up, how quickly they change, how quickly they grow, the changing of the seasons, how quickly, summer can pass, or how that might leave you feeling, where some things really just come into your lives with such ease, come and go. We want to even hold on to them maybe a little bit, where we don't want to let them pass. We don't want things to move so quickly. But then other things might feel like we are just kind of spinning. We're not really getting the traction that we want to get in certain areas of our lives. So it's a funny feeling. It's a funny thing, this essence of time in our lives and how things unfold. But I want to offer you today a perspective about time and expectations in our lives. And so first of all, there is a sense of appreciation, of gratitude for what we experience. Those unfoldings of our lives, those sweet moments that we get to take in, and how when we can pause and receive those moments, how they kind of embed themselves a little bit more into our mind, into our memories, into our being, and they can support us, in how we move forward in our lives as we take in and receive what those moments offer us, those milestones. And from there, once we can land in that presence that what our experiences give us, then we can begin to look at, what is that direction? What is that momentum that you're looking for? What is that goal that you're perhaps moving towards, that you want to achieve, sooner than later, hopefully. And when we look ahead at ourselves and our that path that we're moving down, when we can just look at ourselves and let go a little bit of what's happening around us, because this is where I feel like we can sometimes get ourselves really caught in that feeling of stuckness when we see things happening around us and everything moves in its own pace, its own time, right? Like everybody's doing their thing, everybody's moving their own pace, their own time, and so when we can kind of let go a little bit of what we see around us and just hone in for a moment here on where you are and what your direction is and what it is that you want for yourself, then you can begin to notice, that every little step matters. Every little drop of, momentum is like a path towards that goal. Each day is an opportunity to perhaps plant some seeds, to, make a small step towards that goal, and to appreciate, again, just like those moments, like how does it feel every time you take one little step forward towards your goals, really feeling into that, tuning into that, and appreciating each step, each moment. And the beautiful part of this is that we're not just, bombing ahead, rushing ahead, trying to get somewhere, but we're actually tuning into like, how does it feel for me to actually do this today? What is this like for me? Can I feel the momentum that this is giving me towards that goal? And then receiving that and being able to even attune to, you know what, like, I'm not really feeling so much, like maybe I need to shift that direction a little bit. Maybe this goal needs to alter itself a little bit so that when you land in the goal, you're like, oh yes, okay, now this is where I want it to be. This is how I want it to feel, right? So just to remember that, you know, we have that opportunity to keep checking in and keep modifying or redirecting ourselves in our goals in the ways that serve us well. Okay. So two little pieces to this then. So, you know, being mindful of, you know, looking at those around you and recognizing that we're all on a different path. You know, we all have a different pace of breath. We all have a different speed of walk. You know, we all will get to our goals in our own time, in our own way. And sometimes we just need to embrace that, to trust ourselves, to drop in and notice, you know, how does this feel for me today? You know, stop shooting yourself that you should be farther ahead than where you are, and recognizing what you're doing today to move yourself in the direction of your goals. If we move too quickly, we might get there and be like, oh shoot, this isn't what I wanted at all, right? So really embodying and being present to that opportunity that lives right here and right now. And then, you know, just really taking in that gratitude, you know, just as those things that do come and go really quickly in our lives, as we can be more grateful for those moments, then we can find more gratitude for the steps that we're taking each day as well. And how there's a beautiful dance in that. There is a really beautiful dance in that we can appreciate what comes and goes quickly. And we can also appreciate what takes more time to nurture, to grow, to care for, and to see it flourish. Yeah, so I hope that message serves you well today. Just take it in. Notice where you are today in reference to where you're going. Check in. Make sure that direction still feels like where you want it to go. And then what's the one simple step that you can do to take yourself in that direction today? Okay, I hope this serves you well. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Take care. Hey, did you like this video today? Do you have any comments or questions? I'd love to hear from you. Please comment below or reach out to me at brenda@seabrightspirit.ca, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Thanks. Bye.